Hi, I'm Chuck and welcome to Inside in the Ditch. I'm real excited to tell you about our new line of toolboxes and toolbox accessories. You know, from my years of driving tow truck, one of my frustration is you walk up to your toolbox and most toolboxes have 2 latches on them and you've got something in your hand. What do you do with this? Well, typically you put it on the ground, open the toolbox, pick it back up and put it in. It seems like such a waste. With the new In the Ditch toolboxes, we've done away with the 2 latches and we've gone to 1 single latch, freeing up your other hand to do what it was meant to do, which is carry the product. The reason most people have been unable to offer this large of a toolbox, this is a 70-inch box, with just 1 latch, is when they put 1 latch in the middle, the sides of the box is flexed. We've overcome that by looking to the automotive industry. We went ahead and adopted a rotary 2-stage latch. We put 1 latch on this side of the door and 1 latch on this side of the door. Both latches are actuated with 1 single paddle latch right here in the center. But we didn't just stop with the latches. Most toolboxes are built with a single piano hinge. The downside to a single piano hinge is that you're expecting an operator to lube the hinges. When the hinge doesn't get lubricated, it starts to rust and twist. Another problem with piano hinges is that if any debris at all falls down in the V of the hinge, when you close the door, it distorts the hinge and jacks it all out of position. Our engineers at In the Ditch designed this hinge out of 304 stainless steel. That's a solid piece of stainless steel. It doesn't require lubrication, and that's part of why we built it out of stainless steel. We use a stainless steel lanyard with plastic coating, giving the toolbox door a load capacity of 400 pounds. We're just talking about building a box that's going to last year after year after year. When you go to trade in your tow truck, it's still going to have value with it. So you'll notice this drip channel right here. As moisture comes in over the top of the box, it drops into the drip channel. Then the moisture works its way around the edge and runs down and drains out. By doing this, you're not expecting the gasket to do the brunt of the weather sealing. We do use a high-quality automotive-style bulb seal gasket to do that secondary defense against moisture. Along with our new toolboxes, we've also come up with a line of all-new toolbox accessories to make your life easier. These things are very simple to install. We have pre-drilled holes in the boxes, so when you get your toolbox, you can buy your optional accessory from In the Ditch, or your authorized In the Ditch dealer, and you just drop the dividers in over the pre-drilled holes and bolt them in. You get a lot of options. You can choose to put the dividers here, 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 or here. The choice is yours. Throughout this video, I'm sure you've been wondering what this bolt-in panel is about. If you have one of the In the Ditch Pro Series toolboxes and you want to install a slide-in jack bracket, it's very simple. Just remove the screws from our bolt-in panel, take it out of the way, take the jack bracket that we've made, locks in place, install the bolts, and you're done. You now have a slide-in jack bracket in your toolbox. What we've done here is we've went ahead and assembled a shelf using the In the Ditch toolbox accessories to give you an idea of some of the possible combinations. We've used a half shelf, our bolt-in floor jack bracket. We put a couple lower shelf dividers, and now we have a couple upper shelf dividers. And as with the bottom, the upper shelf dividers are pre-drilled, so you can choose where you put the dividers to best organize your toolbox. This is just one variation of how you can configure a toolbox to suit your needs. Another example is if you want to use this toolbox on, say, the passenger side of the tow truck, so you can do all your roadside repair. And on the other side, maybe you want to haul lockout kits or longer things, you would leave the floor jack bracket out and install a full-length shelf. Installing an accessory has never been easier. All you do is remove the plastic plug from any of the pre-drilled holes that we provide. We've made all of the mounting holes on our accessories line up with the holes. You pop the plastic plug out and bolt on the accessory. Here's our In the Ditch universal mount, which is perfect for a 5-gallon gas can or 2 2.5-gallon gas cans. Here I'm going to show you our new dual trash can mount. It also aligns up with the holes. Just pop the plastic plugs out and bolt the mount on. For those of you who don't want to store 2 trash cans, you can use our single trash can mount. Again, you just remove the 4 plastic plugs, bolt the trash can mount in, and away you go. Another thing we want to incorporate in the Ditch brand toolbox is lights. For my years out on the road towing, it was very frustrating to be out there all alone on the side of the road in the middle of the night and not have lights in my toolbox. You were always hunting around with a flashlight. So we made our toolboxes with pre-drilled light mounts. All you do is simply pop in this rubber grommet, pop in a light, and run the wiring to it, and you have lights in the toolbox. On the 70-inch toolbox, we give you 2 light locations, and on the 48-inch and 36-inch toolbox, we give you 1 light location. Well, one of the big challenges you face is how do you get the wiring from the truck into the box? We give you a simple wire plastic plug knockout. We give you this wiring chase. When you bolt this wiring chase onto the side of the toolbox, it allows you to route the wiring along the chase, up underneath the truck frame, and then into the truck for easy wiring installation. We also give you this hole on the end so that you can run your air hose through it, and then you can put an air fitting on here and you have a great outlet for an air hose fitting. So as you can see, the choices are yours, from our rolling tool caddy to our lug wrench bracket, quart bottle rack, hammer rack or cord rack, our single can aerosol, our 3-can aerosol, our modular 3-in-1 rack that can be easily customized. You can move the brackets anywhere you want. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Inside in the Ditch. I'd like to invite you to intheditch.com and check out our all-new toolbox video that features our quick mount toolbox mounting system. Thanks for your time.